Remember what I said? You're gonna have to grow food, hunt food. You're gonna have to learn how to be a person who can take care of a household, and you're gonna have to bow down to something greater than yourself.
You know how hard it's gonna be to hunt if your ass is clapping?
If you got a BBL and you in the woods,
hunting, you ain't gonna be able to go scare all the kills off.
You're gonna be hitting all kind of branches on the
side. You can't catch no deer slipping if you got a twerk clap.
You know how much dust gonna fly in your eye because you ain't got no eyelashes?
Craig, that is such a skit. Wait.
I'm just saying it's gonna be hard. All that don't go in nature, man.
The animals are gonna be able to smell the hair that you have on top of your hair.
And then all the lotions and perfumes, the animals gonna pick up on that. You're gonna starve to death being too European.
Not those bodies.
If we go back to nature, all the fresh gone. Ain't no more Old Spice cologne for Corey. Ain't no more none of that. The pigs and the wild animals can smell the bush. Strip club.
You're gonna be worthless. I'm talking about worthless. The only thing you're gonna have is your body to sell and the cost that people are willing to pay for you.
We don't want to build that family. It's too much to look at online every day to be a real family man.
What message does it send to young fans when Cardi embraces motherhood in the middle of her career?
Don't teach you shit. Them young fans ain't looking at Cardi for inspiration. How the f they go look at Cardi and they hearing their mama there get... They hearing their mama, oh Lord, and moaning and groaning for that. They ain't looking for Cardi for no inspiration. And she been getting, her mama got 5 kids by 4 different. How the f she go look for Cardi from anything? How many people live in a entertainment facade?
Okay, release my food stamps. I got 8 kids to feed.
4 of us, Mommy.
The baby daddies, 7 of them, they married with their husbands, okay? So leave me alone. Release my food stamps. You took the apple trees, you took the orange trees, you took all the trees, and now I got to be able to afford your expensive food. I need a refund immediately, okay?
We are not looking for our rappers and black entertainers for no inspiration. We just draw from their music based off what we feel. Their music don't do nothing but fuel what we feel, but they don't inspire no wanna be like her. She got an auntie already way more than Cardi B. Her mama print been showing since she been in school. Them little boy been talking about how big or how fat her mama since she was a little boy touching her. She can't even think inspiration Cardi B. Man, let's be real. Why this, no.
You believe that?
I told Hennessy, put me the fire on. Sister, are you sure? Put me the fire on now.
I'm not insecure about myself, and then if some people be like, oh, she be doing surgery because this guy always be cheating on her and stuff like that, and it's like, no. When a man fall in love with me, they fall in love for me, for my personality, and because I'm a really pretty girl. If a man is gonna cheat on you, they're just gonna cheat on you because that's just men. A man will cheat on you with the ugliest, brokest, probably finest, or probably the ugliest. It really depends on the night. It really depends who's available and who's around. The girls that I've been seeing, I be like, I'm surprised. I'm not in your caliber, bitches like this. I've never been insecure. I used to make money off dancing naked. Like I was making money because of my looks, not because of my brain, not because of my mouth, not because of my anything, because of my looks. I was making thousands of dollars because of my looks. Before surgery, before I got my teeth done, before I got my nose done, before I got my ass done. So I never really been insecure. I just like a certain type of bodies. And it's like, if I have the money and if I could, I'm going to change it if I want to. Like, it's almost like a wig. You change your wig every other day. Does that mean you're insecure about your hair or how you look? No. I'm not neither. I just like what I like.
As a lying expert, that is not true. That is not true.
You know what? There's a lot of girls that I used to work in the strip club that they always want to get surgery. And it's like, oh my gosh, you look amazing. They have like 3 or 4 or 5 surgeries and they just want to keep on going to Colombia and keep doing it all over and over again. And I just don't be understanding why. Like there's a rumor that like my boyfriend dumped me because my BBL stink. I'm very anal about how I smell. I don't know who made the rumors that BBL stink, but it's like it doesn't stink. Well, how would a BBL stink if you don't got no open wounds? Why? Because your ass is fatter? You can't clean a fat ass? You don't know how to clean a fat ass?
You do.
I do. And let me tell you something. If you get ass, I know how to do too. It's almost like, you know when people be talking about with BBLs, but when you go outside, there is only like less than 1% of people that have a BBL. That's what it be with y'all. A black complaining about food stamps, and it's just like, I think that we have been in these. You thinking about young black that just be young on social media, and you thinking that it's affecting them. How about your granny, babe? How about your aunt? How about that that got 3 kids that don't be doing that shit? How about them taking away your food stamps? To be honest with you, a lot of young people don't get food stamps. Who do you taking away food stamps really affect the most? Moms, your aunt, your grandma. You barely see a young mother under the age of 25 getting food stamps unless they have a kid. So what are you talking about?
What I eat in a day as someone who's unemployed and broke. I'm probably thinking, what the hell? Why is she at Air One if she's broke? Well, I'm using my EBT, okay? It's a crack. And then I got a tiger roll and this salmon crispy rice, this orange coconut yogurt. Oh my god, for real. And the last thing I got was this turkey cranberry sandwich. Honestly, only the crispy rice, the sushi sandwich were the only good rolls at Air One. So don't waste your money on their sushi. Unless you have EBT, then go ahead and go try it. Ciao.
And the job that you thought was gonna help you pay off that car you signed for is probably finna be gone.
That's crazy.
I'm saying, what kind of jobs can they get? Okay, the one girl got fired twerking on the plane.
Right.
Then some other girl just get fired. She was twerking in some uniform. They fired her ass.
No, I didn't.
Now, of course, I'm not talking to all my sisters, but I am talking to a whole bunch of them. It's over. It's time to be accountable for who you are. They allowed you to hide on the porch and act like you was better than the brothers they wouldn't even let on the porch. Guess what? They kicking all y'all off the porch. I see what's happening with money. Oh man, money is finna be scarce. How are you gonna make it? What can you do? This content creator ain't working. OnlyFans ain't getting everybody money like they used to.
No, you have to do some crazy stuff on them OnlyFans girls. Oof.
How they gonna get some money? You ain't got much longer to perpetrate on the internet like it's sweet. You ain't got much longer to keep on saying somebody did something to you. You ain't got much longer to be unaccountable for everything you do. You are gonna have to learn how to grow food, cook food, and be up under something that's greater than yourself. It's coming.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
Ladies, gentlemen, and polite savages, you are now about to witness a journey sure to anger modern women and struggle rapper fans alike. So there's nothing else left to do but get on into it. Let's go.
Well, polite savages, we know that Cardi B has an undue influence on the modern women today and how they operate. You know where all these modern women, self-professing they are bad bees, got them BBLs, eyelashes, doing their nails, thinking that their stuff don't stink. But when the rumors on the street saying them BBLs stinking, the BBL payment plan that was sold to them at the plastic surgery clinic is going to get them inside of a predicament where they're going to have high interest payments off them credit cards and delayed payment plans like Klarna and Affirm, where it confirms to us all along that these ladies aren't so strong and independent as they have been leading us on. We already know how much influence that Cardi B has with all these ladies, but that influence is starting to be waning and swooning, and it's subsiding, with so many stories coming to light where many women are starting to pass away from having the BBL surgeries, not only out of the country like in Colombia or Turkey, but catastrophic consequences for these ladies happen even here in the United States.
Rest in peace to the New York City police officer that died in Colombia a week after she got her BBL surgery.
In October 2025, Alicia Stone, who was a New York City detective, traveled to Cali, Colombia to undergo cosmetic surgery, specifically BBL. On October 16th, she underwent surgery, and roughly just 1 week later, she was found unresponsive in her hotel room in Colombia, and then rushed to the hospital where she was pronounced deceased.
She was a mother of 3 and she was married. The husband got a phone call from the doctor to let him know that his wife passed away.
Cosmetic procedures, especially BBLs, carry higher risk than many realize. She does leave behind a husband and 3 children.
Now guys, this is not the first time we've heard of somebody passing away after their surgery. She did pass away from a cardiac arrest.
I mean, at some point in time, when you got 3 kids, I get it, you want to get your body together, but you got to think about them churn. Number one, nobody will ever love or take care of your kids the way you love your kids. I get it. She's a mom. She's had multiple kids. There's some things about her body that she don't like. Number one, please potentially get it done in America. You can't believe that the healthcare system and other things in the other world is better than here in America.
About a young woman named Wildelis Rosa. She was working as a police officer in the city of New Orleans. She'd also served her country overseas as an Army reservist. In March, she flew here to Miami to get plastic surgery. And just days later, she died at a short-term rental while she was recovering. The cause? From blood clots. It is a common complication from surgeries like Brazilian butt lifts, also known as BBLs. The Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's Office has certified 25 deaths related to cosmetic surgery in just the last 3.5 years, involving several different doctors and clinics.
You see, this is why you guys gotta leave those BBLs alone. Leave that surgery alone. This is why. Very sad, and it happens so many times. Learn to love yourself, ladies.
The modern woman is easily influenced by each other on social media, so they have to go across and outside the country to do augmentations on their body because they were influenced by 3 or 4 rappers like Cardi B, thinking that this is the only way for them to secure a man. But unfortunately for them, they eventually succumb to the surgery, where going under the knife just so happens where their life may be slipping away the moment they be closing their eyes forever night. Our condolences here at THPP Network go out for these ladies. But it seems like even Cardi B is having trouble keeping her influence on all these modern women, where they're all now questioning why a millionaire woman like her is looking down upon these ladies that have been contributing their hard-earned money and paper, so that Cardi B can still be continuing getting upgrades on her BBLs, rearranging her face, while shamelessly not realizing that she's insulting the fan base that's contributing to her lifestyle.
So I see a lot of people complaining about the SNAP benefits being taken away, as in food stamps, which is crazy that it's happening because in less than a month we have Thanksgiving, right? And this is that be pissing me the off about y'all. We're practically going in a recession. We don't even have food stamps. Not we, y'all. We don't even have food stamps. So now that y'all cannot blame the immigrants, remember he used to say, oh, because of the immigrants, y'all don't have jobs. Well, now the immigrants is gone from America, so who we blaming? Because they have spent, a whole entire year or half the year getting rid of the immigrants, and now there's no SNAP benefits. I thought it was the immigrants that was taking all the benefits. So what is it now? Just because the immigrants are gone don't mean that we're going to give you this free food. Y'all get to working. Yeah. Don't black, white, Asian, Spanish. If you poor, he don't you. He ain't for you. Okay? He ain't for you. And now, ain't no food stamps. Y'all gonna have to hunt raccoons and for Thanksgiving and eat beans and.
So what do you know, the Sixth Sinister Sisterhood is now closing in on Cardi B after Cardi B made a fatal mistake in proposing that if these girls are losing their EBT SNAP benefits and entitlements, then they better go out there hunting for raccoons for their Thanksgiving meal in the afternoon.
Sorry, can y'all remind me again why y'all still choose to support and defend this lady? This lady gonna get on the internet talking about well, since they cutting EBT, y'all gonna have to go hunt some raccoons just to be able to eat for Thanksgiving. Girl, what? That's why, like, she says the most shadiest things. Are you not forgetting that some of your fans are on EBT? And they are wondering how they're going to be able to feed their kids. They're wondering how they're going to keep their pantries stocked. They're wondering, do they even have enough to be able to afford a Thanksgiving this year? And you laughing and clowning about that like that is funny. Ain't nothing funny about that. Because at the end of the day, you claim that you have all this money. Why don't you take that money and go feed the people that's in need? Because that's what Thanksgiving is really all about. Instead of you being on the internet making a joke about it like something funny. Like that's a foul joke. Like that was a dirty joke. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't see how y'all continue to support or defend this lady. And she knows she's not as dumb. She knows that some of her fans are on EBT. They get SNAP benefits. So for her to make that joke like that, it's kind of like she hee-hee-ha-ha and laughing at y'all, you know, and y'all still go out to support her. Y'all still defend her. Like that is too much. That's foul. That's dirty. That was really, really messed up for her to say something like that.
And now, ain't no food stamps. Y'all gonna have to hunt raccoons and for Thanksgiving and eat beans and.
How she making fun of the people who are on SNAP benefits? A lot of her supporters, y'all got her where she is right now. But y'all support this junk. But you want the same weave that she wearing. You want her style. You want her makeup. You want her look. You want the way her body is shaped. Idolizing her. But a lot of y'all still sit up here and listen to her music. While she was still married to Offset and pregnant with a bastard child. You're going to have to hunt raccoons. That's what she said. See, I'm a small town Mississippi girl, so when my stepdad and his friends and the neighborhood guys went out hunting for raccoon, for deer, for goats, they cleaned it and we ate it, and we had no problem. That was less money that mama had to spend at the store for meat. But she said, ain't no more SNAP benefits, so y'all gonna have to go out and hunt raccoons. Tell me how you feel about that. Do you still feel like a bad bee? And y'all gonna continue to support her? Keep on feeling like a bad bee, though. Shame on you, Cardi B.
But people are in a recession. However, the definition happens to be defined by this administration than administrations of the past. But what I do know is that more people are focused on their financial hardships, especially when they're losing EBT food stamp benefits. And the last thing they need to hear from Cardi B, a celebrity that's out of touch and going to have great feast of a time at Thanksgiving, is telling these women to get ready, get set, and hunt some raccoons for their Thanksgiving dinner. Polite Savages, Lady Polite Savages, I think Cardi B's been dropping hints all along that she's not as strong as she appears to be, where her music is suffering and not topping the charts as long as she would like.
Now the economy is all types of ways. When was the last time y'all seen celebrities happy or anybody like, oh yeah, I just bought a new house? The economy is in all types of ways. Everybody's going through it. Everybody is going through it. These companies, they're not giving money like how they used to before. I'm not even gonna front. I haven't washed my hair like 2 months. Matter of fact, I'm lying. Probably like 3 months. I don't know.
I probably got all type of roach eggs, mosquito eggs, everything in this bitch right here.
Am I the Drama by Cardi B is now expected to leave global Spotify album charts next week after a 50% decline in streams. She also somehow lose 591,000 monthly listeners. Only 3 dates have sold out.
Cardi B is allegedly about to get dropped by Atlantic Records. She allegedly owes them millions of dollars and is in debt. There have been rumors that Cardi B is being sidelined by her label, Atlantic Records.
The cost people are going to be willing to pay for you is going to be so disrespectful what they'll pay to other. Don't you see what's happening? Getting $25,000 a cheek. What they giving you? Yeah. Has anybody ever gave you $25,000 in your life for anything? You're not going to get that. You're going to get enough to have to come back. Because that's how we're supposed to pay. You're supposed to pay them in a way where they can't go out there and get on their feet with this. They'll be back. Asking me if I hunt, you wasting your time. Can you hunt? I hope you can. Whoever you are.
That's all I got for you, you polite savages. Like and subscribe. Hit us up on all social media networks.
We found true happiness.